The first book I'm going to talk about is Tejo Tungabhadra, Tributaries of Time by Vasudendra. So, this is a beautifully woven historical fiction novel that weaves together the lives of a Portuguese sailor and an Indian girl in 15th century, set in the Vijayanagara Empire. So, this book talks about love, faith, the cruelty of destiny, cultural integration, religious integration, all set in the age of exploration. It's a wonderful and emotional novel that I think everybody should read. The next book is a very popular choice, and that is The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. This is the retelling of Mahabharata told from the point of view of Draupadi, one of Indian mythology's most complex and lovable characters. So, this talks about feminism, power, pride, and love in a very different and emotional way. It's very lyrical, powerful, and poignant. The next book is by the same author, Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni, and that is Independence. So, this book is set against the backdrop of Indian partition and follows the story of three sisters, Priya, Jamini, and Deepa, each of them following their own path of love, ambition, and betrayal. The one word I can use to describe this book is it's haunting. It made me weep, like not cry a single tear or two, but it made me weep for hours. It's an exploration of womanhood and patriotism in a broken country, and it's very necessary that everybody reads this book. So, if you're someone who appreciates a novel that is driven by its characters, this next book is for you. That is Sea of Poppies by Amitav Ghosh. This is the first book in the Ibis trilogy, and this is set in colonial India during the Opium Wars with China. So this follows a huge range of characters like a convict, widower, an opium addict, and a bankrupt Maharaja, and many more. All these characters are on their way to Mauritius for their punishment and imprisonment. This is very immersive, political, and very addictive. And the second book in this series is River of Smoke. Once you finish this, you won't be able to stop yourself from getting the second. And the final book is The Bandit Queens by Parini Shroff. This is dark comedy at its finest. It's razor sharp. So this book follows a widow named Geeta who is falsely accused of killing her husband. And instead of trying to deny these accusations, she leans into them, and that becomes her reputation. And from then on, she goes on helping other women escape their abusive and toxic marriages. So this book is not just funny, but it also touches on some sensitive and taboo topics like dowries and the abuse women face, that is domestic violence, and the caste-based discrimination, and how difficult life of a woman is in rural India. But it also focuses on wonderful things like sisterhood and womenly friendship, like female friendships, and how they evolve throughout our lives. Like how is the friendship when we were kids, and how was our friendship when we were young adults and all. It's very good. It's very funny, and I'm sure you'll find it very touching. Please give it a try.